Hi everyone, welcome to Kole Sukailu, Real Aikaiwa Shadowing. Let's get started with today's shadowing lesson. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Hyomo, Ishoni, step up, Shimasho. Practice daily to master vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and rhythm. Repeat. Try again and again. Zehi. Shanaru no toroku wo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
So you've landed a first date. Awesome. But now the big question, what do you even talk about? How do you avoid those awkward silences and actually connect with the other person?
I know, it's like a minefield, right? You want to be interesting but not overshare. You want to find common ground but not interrogate them. So what are some fail-safe topics to get things flowing?
Well, let's start with the basics, but with a twist. Instead of just asking, what do you do? Maybe try framing it as, what's a typical day like for you? It gives them more room to be descriptive, and you get a better sense of their life.
Ooh, I like that. It's less like a job interview and more like getting a peek into their world. What about hobbies? Is that still a safe bet?
Absolutely. But again, dig a little deeper. Don't just ask, what are your hobbies? Ask, what's something you're really passionate about right now? It could be anything from pottery to learning a new language, and that passion is contagious.
True. And if they're passionate about it, they'll be excited to talk about it, which makes your job way easier. Okay, so we've covered work and hobbies. What's next?
Let's talk travel. Everyone's got a dream destination, right? Ask them, if you could hop on a plane tomorrow, where would you go and why? You get a glimpse into their values and what they find exciting.
I love that. It's way more revealing than just asking, have you traveled much? Plus, you might discover you both have the same dream of backpacking through Southeast Asia or exploring the Galapagos Islands.
Exactly, and that's the key, finding those connections. Okay, what about something a little lighter? What's their favorite food or cuisine?
Food's always a winner. But instead of just asking what's your favorite food, maybe ask, what's the most memorable meal you've ever had? It could be anything from a fancy Michelin star dinner to a simple street food experience.
Oh, I love that. It's not just about the food itself, but the story behind it. Who they were with, where they were, what made it so special. It's a great way to learn about their experiences and create a connection.
Okay, so we've got work, hobbies, travel, and food. What's our final panic topic?
Let's go with something a little more personal, but still safe. Ask them, what are you most proud of? It could be anything from a professional achievement to overcoming a personal challenge.
That's a good one. It shows you're interested in them as a person and what they value, and it gives them a chance to shine and talk about something they're truly proud of.
Exactly. And remember, it's not just about asking the right questions. It's about really listening to their answers and building on them. Ask follow-up questions, share your own experiences, and show genuine interest.
So, what about some English phrases to keep the conversation flowing?
Let's say they tell you about a hobby you're not familiar with. You could say, that sounds fascinating. Tell me more about it. It shows you're curious and want to learn more.
Perfect. What if they mention a place you've been to?
You could say, oh, I've been there. I loved mention a specific detail. Did you get a chance to see it? It shows you're engaged and have something in common.
And what if they say something funny or insightful?
You could say, that's a great point. I never thought about it that way before. It shows you appreciate their perspective and are open to new ideas.
Okay, so we've got some killer conversation starters and English phrases. What are some topics to avoid on a first date?
Oh, definitely steer clear of anything too controversial or heavy. Politics, religion, past relationships, those are usually best saved for later.
Agreed. And anything too personal or invasive. Don't ask about their income, their family problems, or their deepest insecurities.
Exactly. The goal is to create a positive and comfortable atmosphere, not to make them feel like they're being interrogated or judged.
So to recap, we've got some great topics like work, hobbies, travel, food, and personal achievements. We've got some handy English phrases to keep things moving. And we know to avoid anything too heavy or personal.
That's right. And remember, the most important thing is to relax, be yourself, and have fun. A first date is just a chance to get to know someone new and see if there's a connection.
So true. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to be perfect or say all the right things. Just be present, be engaged, and be open to whatever happens.
Exactly. And who knows, this could be the start of something amazing.
Definitely. So go out there and rock that first date.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Kyomo Sukoshi Zutsu step up. Dekimashita ne. Honjini. Sugoi desu. Please let me know your thoughts or requests in the comments. And Zehi cheneru no toroku wo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Ashitamo. Ishoni. Gambari mashone. See you next time. Bye-bye.